yeah. I'm back. I'm back.
We are exiting the Lycosap asteroid system, Captain. Shields at 97%. Fuel cells intact. Oxygen reserves undamaged. Currently safe and orbiting above the blue star known as Earth.
Okay, there we go. I hope everybody's okay. Heesh, that was a wild time on social media. What's going on, people? Chris Fury, man on the wall, Blerd's Eyeview. Thank you for tuning in. Let me cut down my there we go. Yeah, change that up a little bit. But thank you for tuning in, everybody. We got some people already in the audience, but can't do this without some of my crew and one of my best friends and brother for another, Navy Montel. What's going on, Navy?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I don't know. We take 2 weeks off and people lose their minds. I don't know.
I really got bro.
We're not gonna do it, but I'm just saying.
Only thing we can say to that is this business as usual.
But is it business? That's the question. Is it business?
Is it
is it business? That's the true question. What's going on, people? Everybody that's in the audience section, what's going on? First off, let's get this part out the way. Welcome to Blerd's Eyeview. Feel free to chat with fellow nerds and blurs below. Like, share, subscribe, stay notified. Super chats are very much appreciated and help keep the stream going. We are live Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we show clips Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Stay tuned for that. What's going on, everybody? Mal is in the building. What's happening, Mal?
What up, sir?
Questboard Terrain, what's happening?
What's going on, my dear?
All right. Christy D's in the building. What's going on, Christy?
Best San Diego tag partner there is. I'm telling you, if she ever slows down.
So yeah, Bama, I gotta figure out. I think something's wrong with the file. I'll figure it out. I got time. Not worried. Besides, you got us.
There was a time where the song was great, but you were glitching.
Yeah, and it was like now it's the other way around. So
I'll get it.
So Brother Navy, I take it your holiday went well. Your native, your indigenous people's day went very well.
You mean Turkey Day? Oh yeah, that's what it is, because that's when people just pull out their fryers and do everything. My turkey went really well for the first time in years. I had to spend Turkey Day with my mom, my sisters, my nephew, my brother-in-law, and my nieces. So that was
okay. You was around family. Good.
Right.
So that's always a plus.
Yeah.
But, hey yo, my guy, Mix is in the building.
What's up, bro? Head? What's going on, man?
What's happening, Nix? We went to go see my son and his wife and kids,
Okay.
and we had fun. I took half the turkey down there. I got a whole meat cleaver, and I just said, "Shunk." Other half is going to them.
It didn't
It's like,
even
what? I'm
matter.
like,
You're just gonna go to work, huh?
yeah. I'm like, look, I cut it that day. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna cut this. Don't cut the other half. I'm about to chomp this thing right down.
Man, let me tell you, I got to talk to my brother-in-law because his mac and cheese, oof, that bad boy, that mac and cheese will make your tummy burst. I'm telling you, I don't know what he did.
So here's a question for all the blerds and the black folks. What makes, in your opinion, what makes a good mac and cheese? This is a discussion we've never had on this show. So let's start there. What makes a good mac and cheese? Some people use eggs. Some people go the other route and make a roux. My wife, she doesn't make a roux, but she does everything by hand. This year, I actually got her to shred the cheese because she would have us chop it up in blocks, little cubes, and I said, if you don't cook the macaroni all the way, you boil it up to a certain point, drain it, shred your cheese, and then mix your condensed milk and all that other stuff. It don't take as long to cook, and that way you don't dry it out or you don't overcook it. And she was like, I will try. It came out great. She won't admit it though.
Of course she won't. That means she's admitting that her way of doing it has been flawed all the time. There is pride on the line here. We're not gonna do that. No.
Okay, look, you need bechamel. We using French up in here.
Oh, bechamel roulette. Ooh, what is bechamel roulette? Ooh.
Oh man, and then Nix, he said, gotta have a blend. Yes, I agree. And if that roux from jump ain't perfect, you're right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right.
Oh, and I think what makes the best mac and cheese is somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. Because you got too many frauds. I know how to make mac and cheese. Look, you see that box over there?
Oh, there's
that
nothing wrong with Velveeta as long as it's not the box mac and cheese Velveeta.
No, not Tabama, it's Velveeta. There's a
Velveeta.
Is that a new cheese? Get that Velveeta off the shelf there.
Four cheeses. Yeah, Mal says 4 cheeses: condensed milk, mildly boiled pasta, bacon. I've done a 4 cheese myself.
Yeah, I've done a 5 cheese before. Oh my goodness. And you know what? It's the spices that go with it too, because the cheese will come together great, but you need something just to go like a butler that opens the doors, like introducing le mac and cheese. That's what you need. You need a
now hold on, Mal.
No.
That welfare cheese.
Bruh,
that's a different type of cheese.
Man, that's legend right there. You kidding me? That's that legendary cheese. RIP federal cheese.
For real. Somewhere there's a bunker somewhere that still have seveul boxes of welfare cheese waiting to be distributed. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It won't mold and it won't spoil. So what will you use it for? Man, I think that's how we grew up as well as we did, because we had that government cheese.
Yeah. That's why I said that welfare cheese.
Man,
now don't knock it.
Man,
it'll lock you up though. If you
That's the best grilled cheese sandwiches I ever had, with both ends of a loaf of bread. Man, come on now.
Nick said, I gotta agree with Mal. When you know better, you do better. This is also true. Like, I'm not saying go government cheese route. I'm just saying if you just happen to have some, and you,
if it's there,
whoopty freaking dudes in the building.
You gotta
What's going on?
forgive me from. I can't see nothing.
Oh Lord!
I'm looking. There she go.
There we go.
Because I can see us in her glasses now. There we go. Now we see her seeing us.
So Whoopty, how did your turkey day go?
It was small. It was only 4 people at the table. My cousin did not bring a fruit cake.
Yes. Yeah! Victory has been attained.
Shame work.
Shame. We gotta bring back shame.
She brought a New York style cheesecake. She's forgiven and invited to Christmas.
Okay. Okay. She saw the error of her ways. She saw.
Boy, she got ragged for the fruitcake. I swear to God. We was all like, fruitcake?
I can't tell you how much that fruitcake. Right, fruitcake in this way.
She froze. She froze.
Whoopty pause for station
Yeah, she
identification.
did. Hold on, let me take her for a second.
We'll be right back
It
with
might-
Whoopty friggin' do. Fresh press by thee.
There she go. There she go. Yeah, she's back. Look, Nick said a whole cinder block. Oh, my stomach bubbling. Yeah.
Are we talking about cheese?
We're talking about mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. What? Okay, Whoopty. What constitutes as a good mac and cheese from a black household? From a black household.
At least three kinds of cheeses.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody says. You need a sharp, some mild, and maybe something creamy like a Gouda or a Kobe or a Kobe Jack.
Okay.
Um,
She's on to it. She knows what she's talking about.
boil your noodles in chicken stock if you can, instead of just plain water.
Yes.
And I don't use a roux. I do a roux-less mac and cheese.
Okay.
The extra
and
steps of using a roux piss me off.
I can actually, I've done a roux as a test run, not for Thanksgiving, because that was my wife's thing. But I've done a roux mac and
That's
cheese.
what he wants you to believe, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he
And
wants.
but only because I can retain the information, and once I do it, I'm like, I just do it. So
That's fair.
look, he said, look, Nick said, yeah,
Listen,
y'all write this down. Right?
and
Y'all write this
this will
down.
probably get me kicked out of the diaspora. But if
See,
Look,
it is.
I said, hold on. Before you do that, are you sure that's what you would have said?
Okay, you want to try this again? Because someone
That
put the
is-
pause button on you.
that is the hill that I'm willing to die on, Velveeta and mac and cheese is like pickles on a burger or bananas in a smoothie. All you're tasting is the pickles.
I mean, I like pickles on the burger.
You
Is
mean
I do too. It's just it's an overpowering taste. Like no.
Well,
Okay,
If you want to, most people are using it for to make it creamy and not for the flavor. So
but I agree with her because Velveeta can have an overpowering flavor to it.
yeah,
You know,
It's
unless
gross.
you're talking about Bama and it's Velveeta.
unless somebody, because
Velveeta
my wife uses half the block, but she uses
Ooh.
more of the other cheeses.
Okay.
So it's the balance is there.
I don't like. I guess it's my palate. Me and Velveeta, we're not friends.
Now, I will say this. I have been tempted to tweak the recipe, her recipe, without her knowledge.
Oh boy.
Because I bought all the food outside of the greens. She went and got the greens. Because
bro, you
the
better
day
do
I
it
went
in the house, because otherwise this is going to be an interesting show with the captain put up in bed.
We're both Aries. When I say sometimes she invades my space without my knowledge. Hey, I bought this thing for the house. Can you keep it in the office? No. Why is my room? My office is not the TARDIS. There's no room for this. Here, put this mop bucket in there. I've been wanting to spin mop. Yes, I have too. I don't want it in the office. But yeah, I've done a roux as a test run, and I've done 4 cheeses. I've done it twice. The first time I did it, my pan was too small, so it was like too much cheese. It was the
How big
route.
was
It
your
was the
pan?
it was like a cake pan. It was a square cake pan. So the measurements were there, but not for that particular pan. It was like a pan you would make brownies in or something. I didn't have like
Oh,
I didn't have a
oh
larger.
no.
Yeah, I didn't have a larger
You
aluminum
gotta
pan.
have a longer one with at least an inch and at least a 2-inch depth minimum.
Yeah,
At
because
least
it had the 2-inch depth, but it didn't have the width. So when I did it again, I just got an aluminum pan. Same measurements, same everything, perfectly fine. Remember, kids, math works.
You go into Turkey Day, everyone's got a ruler
If
or measuring tape.
Yeah, that pan ain't deep enough.
if you're looking for somebody, if you're looking for somebody online who has a good recipe, there's Kimmy. I forgot what her name is,
Kimmy
and then
create
there's Danny Rose.
is Kimmy Creations?
Yeah, and Danny Rose. Stovetop Kisses.
Okay, that's okay. I am familiar with that one. So yeah, there's methods. There's methods. So Mal says fruitcake is the only substance that can dent adamantium.
And scratch vibranium.
Yeah,
Freshly mined.
that freshly mined vibranium. That's the worst part. That means it's straight from the source, and it still takes a beating from fruitcake. I never realized how dense fruitcake really is.
Oh
And
yeah.
my grandmother years ago had gotten it was little small skinny things. We didn't know what it was. Me and my brothers didn't know what it was because we had never seen fruitcake in its full form. And I'm like, this is heavy. And
Okay.
it had all the ingredients that you would think you would want. Fruit, nuts. I'm like, how bad can it be? And then she sliced it thin. And then we ate it. And we were like, no. Mm-mm. It was about, you ever see a sleeve of crackers, like saltine crackers? It was like that. That's how it was. That's how it was built.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
And when I went, oh.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, she's like, oh, we love this stuff. I'm like, who is we?
We?
Grandma, we can't
Who is
tolerate
this
this.
we? Grandma, have you been off your meds again? We
All
gotta
right.
talk about this, girl.
Well, that sat in that kitchen for a couple of weeks.
I'm like, what the Nipsey Russell we doing here?
It oof. And it's and for something to be such a small package, it's dense. Like,
oh yeah.
Like we don't have let's go outside and play some football. We don't have one. Use the fruitcake. It's it's dense. That is a dense, I can't even say treat. That is a dense concoction.
Bruh, see. There are some foods that don't need to be weapons, okay? It's just
Although it would be good for in case there's a break-in, I don't carry a gun. Grab the fruitcake. You can offer, or you can throw it, or you can sling it. Whatever you do, it's going to get the job done.
You know what? I think people bring fruitcake when they want that excuse to be kicked out of a family dinner or something, because that is just a way of being disapproved. As soon Myrtle brought the fruitcake.
It makes
I absolutely know why it was done.
Oh, get that away from me. Oh.
What we asked her to buy, she didn't get it. So this was available at whatever was open on Thanksgiving Day as we drove to our house.
Yeah. Boy,
she knew better than that.
Whoopty had the look Whoopty had from last year. Jusli Tigre. What's going on?
Flames out the side of my head.
Je suis tigre, mon ami, bonsoir, chetem, escargot.
Uh, I understood all of those. I just don't think they all go together. I'm learning. I'm learning. I did fail French, but I did learn. I'm like, that's not making a sentence. Oh
The
man. So
French
yeah,
is only
it's been
relegated to foods.
yeah. My mother has a foolproof way now to when she makes turkey. Literally the next appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you. She has a foolproof way of not making sure turkey does not get wasted, and she makes this dish literally the next day called hot turkey salad. She takes the leftover turkey, no skin. She just chops it up, right? Toasted almonds, slivered almonds, diced celery, diced onions, and then she gets the salad dressing is called Spin Blend, and she said you can only find it in certain stores. It's like mayonnaise or something.
Of course, we're gonna find
And
different ways of making it
those
just
right, she
sandwich
throws all
bread.
this stuff in a pot, mixes it up till it get warm. Then she puts it in a casserole dish, takes shredded cheese, takes that, put it on top. Then she takes potato chips, ripple potato chips, puts that on top, puts that in the oven, warms it up till the cheese gets melted. And the way I described it to my wife, she's like, that sounds nasty. I said, no, it's a turkey sandwich without the bread.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh. And so when she has a pan, she calls me up, and me and my son will devour one.
We have a
She's
Call
simple
you
way of taking care of leftover turkey. We don't make any.
there's
in.
that.
That is
But
fair, and I,
I
you
am,
know, I live alone, so that's not gonna happen.
yeah, I am learning not to get the biggest bird that I can find.
Mm-mm.
Because I
Mm-mm.
realized, wait, my son's
We
not
learned
gonna
that years ago.
he's not gonna do this anymore. It was like
Have you ever fried a turkey?
I have.
There's too
Well,
much
like at
work
least
involved
twice.
with that.
I purchased
At
a
least
fried turkey. I've not fried it myself. Listen, we
it's
learned years ago that in a Caribbean household, the turkey as a protein is the last thing we're thinking about
yeah. I
because we will have oxtail and brown. It's just too much. If
yeah.
we're gonna throw something out, it's gonna be the turkey.
You know, I've done that, and like right now, like I would get like a 22 pound bird
Mm-hmm.
because I'm used to cooking for a lot of people, but a lot of people aren't eating like that now. And then some of them aren't even here. Like my son doesn't stay in the city, his wife doesn't stay in the city. So it's like, oh, I can get a 12, 13 pound bird now, maybe 15 or 16. I can scale it back.
Cornish hens. There you go.
Everyone
We're
gets a bird. There
We
you go.
tried that one year. It was
We
fun.
will do
Yeah.
we will do Turkey Junior. Okay.
I
We're not
felt
gonna
like
do
it. I
turkey,
felt
we'll
like
do Turkey Junior.
I felt like an English king eating a Cornish hen. I felt like an English king. I was like, I need gold plates. I need gold plates and plated silverware for this.
Everyone has an accent when they're eating it. Oh dear Lord, this is a wonderful little. The
You gotta
squab here is quite
place
tasty. What
the
did you
squab.
use?
That's the squab. The squab. I like what you've done with that squab. You got to eat cherry tomatoes. That type of stuff. But yeah,
See,
I've done the fried turkey, and you're right. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. It doesn't seem like it, but it is.
mm-hmm.
The result, especially if you have the right fryer for it. I have an electric fryer, and I do it like I can do it in the kitchen because you can cook it in the kitchen.
Ooh,
Yeah, that because it's an electric fryer. So it's the kind you can't hook up to like an extension cord
okay.
because it'll short out. But if you just plug it straight into a wall, like 'cause I fried chicken in it, I fried a turkey a couple times. Like I got the use out of that. Black folks, it was
Really?
like you can use that oil until you fry fish.
I could see that. I could see that.
After that, pitch. If it turned too dark, pitch it. If it's been fish fried in it, pitch it.
See, Renita does what I would do because I'm a single man, and I think that I'm gonna try that method next year. She put it in the chat.
I don't cook a whole turkey. I make turkey cutlets, pound them together, make a Thanksgiving roll, put the stuffing in, call it a day, top with crème.
Simple, in and out, less mess. You know what you got. There you go. You ain't gotta invite motherfuckers over.
Make a sandwich after that.
You ain't gotta invite niggas over. Okay, you can have your own Wawa. There you go.
No, that's okay. Look, in these days and times, in this economy, you figure things out.
Talking about this crazy.
Never say, look. Damn, say I just get legs. Let me tell you something. I didn't get one leg over that bird. Not one. Not one. At which point I just looked, because the night I cooked that turkey and I cut that, the first thing I went there for the leg, and my wife said, "So you just gonna take the leg, huh?" I'm like, "There's another leg."
Whoop to you, okay?
I see that.
I'm having technical difficulties. My computer's not working. So I have rigged something up here, and it's not quite stable.
I saw that. I see the shift. It was like, woo woo. It was like, hey, as long as nobody was naked, we fine.
I
thought you
not in the living room. I hope not.
I thought it was gonna be the TikTok theme where you're gonna turn into a clown and afterwards. All of them spinning round and round, round and round and round. They go.
So yeah, I told my wife, I said, yeah, I'm buying a bunch of legs after the holiday, and because I've been wanting a turkey leg all year. Like I didn't make Ren Fair this year. And I'm like, and I only wanted to go because
I've never been to a Ren Fair.
It's fun. I went not last year, the year before. I went the year before. That's when Queen Jasmine and Carlos was there for Black Friday. They were there. They came down that year. I think Brandy was there, and I think 8 went with her that year too. And I missed them because here's the thing: they don't tell you about Ren Fair. There's no cell service.
No, they want you as primitive as possible.
Oh yeah, and so I'm texting. I'm like, hey, I'm on the way, and they didn't get the message till like an hour later. It was like so like all the messages that came in were like after I left. They were like, yeah, we were looking for you. I'm like, I was looking for you. Everybody missed everybody, but no, it's actually fun. And I said, I'm going to get me a turkey leg. And I went to go see like a little a comedy set that they did there. The dude was flinging mud. And I made sure, I'm like, oh, this is a muddy area. And I'm seeing mud on certain performers. Sit somewhere in the middle. Oh my goodness. And be as nonchalant as possible. And I dressed as a black elf, at which point I took the ears off because it was hot that day. I dressed as a warrior elf, and
oh no,
yeah. So I had my black tunic on. I had my sword. I had bought some pirate boots. I had the whole thing on, and I was like, got up there, and I'm like, it's hot, and my elf ears won't stay on because I'm hot, So it was just like, elf ears are coming off.
Good grief.
But it was a good time. You see, they have jousting events, they have the knights fighting, they have all the different trinkets there. It's like really, really cool. It's really cool seeing everybody dress up. It's just like a convention. It's just like a normal.
Yeah, it's a big deal here. The one here is huge.
Yeah.
I have a friend that goes every year. I'm trying to convince him to come to Dragon Con. He's trying to convince me to go to the Ren Fair.
Look,
one day
smoked turkey legs, aka Itis sticks. I like that. Itis sticks. Oh my god, that's a damn good name.
But that's true though. That's true.
You have
Especially
fun,
if
you
it's
eat a
good.
turkey leg, you go to sleep. And see, now when you go back and watch like some of those movies where there's pirates eating turkey legs or the king is eating turkey legs, now you're wondering why the king is asleep on the throne with a turkey leg. That's why. That's exactly
He's
why.
just sitting there talking about, let's go to war. I don't care.
He's just sitting on the throne, fat and sloppy and sleep. Like, no, it's the turkey. So Chrissy said, closer
It's
she
not the
gets to,
present.
yeah, closer
This
she gets to
comment made me
Renfair.
laugh because
She
I
said,
feel that.
closest I get to Renfair is watching the LARPers on the mezzanine at SDCC.
Yeah, because they have their LARPers out there in full armor having battles.
They are committed, and I love it.
It's weird. It's
I
weird because
love
if you're on that level and you happen to be in one of the side hallways, because there's gaming going on in the mezzanine in the
Mhm.
side rooms, so you'll come outside and you plug up phone, you're charging, you're sitting there, and you hear the sound of metal against metal as they're walking past you in their armor, going, "Nigga, who is you gonna fight?"
Right. I mean, okay, we've all seen Hawkeye on Disney Plus, and it's the original Hawkeye. There's a couple scenes where he runs into a group of LARPers because he's trying to get his Ronin suit back.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of that series, he joins up with them as like just kind of that's his release. I'm like, oh no, dude, you really do have fun. Like you end up having a blast. It was just like yeah, Clint Barton, you actually needed that. You've been through enough. Go ahead, have fun.
Go for it.
Go for it. So we got a little bit of news. Not a lot. But one of the first pieces of news, good lord. Netflix is trying to buy Warner Brothers.
Netflix needs to slow the fuck down. Netflix
This
needs to
is
slow the fuck down.
None of it didn't even sound right with this coming off my lips. It's not a good look for so many reasons. You know, the Writers Guild of America has a lot to say about it. The Actors Guild has a lot to say about it. You know, the unions, all the unions have a lot to say about it. And it's not, there's so many ways to look at this right now.
We are literally watching the game of Monopoly unfold.
That part.
Literally with
Yeah.
zero
There's
oversight.
gonna be three. There's gonna be three networks.
Yeah. And I don't understand why they're trying to buy it. It's not like it's competition because these are different platforms and they offer different things.
Mhm.
You bring this on, now you've got to put out more money, and you got to fight harder to create stuff that people want to gravitate to. But you've now become Netflix. Okay, go back to the red envelopes where you came from, where people were happy just to get their movies. But this is ridiculous.
My
Not
question
only that.
is, so with Warner Brothers would come HBO, right? Allegedly.
Yes.
What about all those people that
You know, those are the questions.
like
Because we know that Netflix is known for it'll bring you some good content. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't continue said content. It doesn't keep it in place. I was telling my wife today, I said, I'm surprised Stranger Things lasted as long as it did. And I said, you know what? COVID helped it. Because they had a big gap. And like this show probably would have ended several years ago had COVID not happened. And that's what it is. It's 82.7 billion that they're willing to pay. Now, the flip side to that is that Paramount threw their hat in the ring and said, yeah, we don't like this deal either. We will buy Warner Brothers. And I'm like, I don't think that's any better.
I have a question. Isn't Paramount part of the Skydance, whatever that's going on with?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. They sure are.
And guess who's
So why
attached
are they even being given afforded after they were going to be down to two stations, two channels?
to
That's
right?
it. If they acquire this, that's it. We're only going to have two stations. And I don't want
Yeah.
Paramount Plus. I don't.
Paramount and Skydance is a part of somebody else's deal, who is a son-in-law to a certain jackass.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't like the deal. I don't like neither one deal. I don't like neither of the deals. Neither of them are any good.
But if I had to choose one, I don't want Paramount to
Spartan's in
have
the building.
Paramount shouldn't be an option.
It should not be an option.
But it's going to wind up being one because this is where the streaming service is all going to. Whoopty, they're all becoming cable, as cable is just sitting there with its infinity gauntlet going of all your failures.
That
Where
part
that leaves you, right back to cable.
Hey there, buddy.
Hey, Reverend.
It's a trash. It's a trash deal all the way around. No matter who grabs it, it's a monopoly
All the way around. Yep.
And it's just like Warner Brothers.
And if you
whoever was heading the studio the past 10, 15 years, maybe, were not making the best decisions. The matter is they weren't making the best decisions.
I got a whole letter in my email from Netflix about the acquisition or the potential acquisition.
Oh yeah,
about how they're going to.
Oh, they've been
how they're going to be transparent and blah 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 blah, and adding to their library and yakety schmackety.
Oh, but
especially the blah blah part.
But no, but Christy said it best. It's that certain group of people that's going to have a handle a lot of things. Mm-hmm. A certain family in a certain continent. It's going to have a handle on a lot.
But it's not, and it's like Warner Brothers have been bleeding money for a while.
Decades.
Forever.
Yeah, it's for a while. And it's just like you couldn't put your finger on what they needed to do. You couldn't even tie the wound at this point.
I blame Zaslav.
Does this include Warner Brothers games?
Yep. The whole king and caboodle. Warner Brothers.
That means I'm getting a new Batman game never.
No. Warner Brothers right now is the prom queen of all IPs right now. You have Paramount fighting for it, you have Netflix fighting for it. I'm just waiting for the mouse. At this point,
at this point, I'm just like, yeah, when is the mouse gonna just sit back and just watch the whole thing? Like
that mouse gonna slide on in like that one light-skinned brother with just too much aftershave, and just that one S girl be like, baby girl, just come with me. Forget these lanes.
Sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
Paramount, good luck.
You know?
Oh, sorry about your damn luck.
The only people that win out of this are the banks. Think about that. Netflix can no longer, I don't mean to get on this rant. Netflix, you can no longer complain about, password sharing. They
don't care.
If you can come up with $85 billion out of nowhere, please do not complain about the fact that we password share our accounts.
Thank you.
Best believe your package is gonna go up another $10.
Yeah.
About to cost
definitely. $350.
I think I'm gonna have to talk to my wife because she's the one that pays the Netflix account. I think I'm gonna talk to my wife. I'll say, hey, you better watch all your little Korean dramas you need to now, because
I'm gonna raise the pirate flag. I ain't gonna lie. Come past my house to see the Jolly Roger.
Look, it's not pretty out there. It's just not. It's not pretty.
Now, when you mention this, them being the prom queen, my question is: are you talking about the really pretty one that everyone wants to go for, or Carrie?
Oh no, it's 16 Candles, Molly Ringwald, the one that everybody dropped. The one that everybody was going to fight for.
So would that make Netflix Ducky?
Yes. Netflix is Ducky. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Netflix would be Ducky out the group.
If you know, you know.
Tafari said, "Yeah, Paramount's about to pull a Carrie and ruin everybody's day."
Thank you, thank you, Tafari. Thank you for.
Because Paramount was like, we finna do a hostile takeover. We're gonna throw 108 billion at you. I said 85 billion, 108 billion.
They said we're gonna slap another 20+ billion on there and top that.
Boy, where's if Bernie Mac was live right now? How you gonna let Paramount go poke your ass? How you gonna let Paramount just do 108 billion? You got more money than that. You broke motherfuckers. You know you can throw money at that. I'm sorry, America.
That's exactly how I was gonna sound. No, I really don't like any of it because here it is. You know, one of the first questions that was being asked was, whoever buys it, what happens to James Gunn's DCU?
Supposedly untouched.
Exactly. That's what Netflix.
They're not going to do anything to that.
No, they're not. Netflix had already said before Paramount even jumped in the pool. Netflix had said, "Oh no, there's nothing going to happen," because James Gunn at the time didn't know what the heck was going to happen. I said, if you take this from me, I swear for Lord, Bast is my witness.
I will give him and Peter Safran credit. Their deal, which was still existent with Warner Brothers, was that there's the Chinese wall. And for all those that don't know lawyer terms, Chinese wall basically means that we operate in our own universe regardless of what happens to your company. So that's why everybody's like, well, what happens to Gunn? Nothing, because the deal still holds up, whether it's Paramount, whether it's Netflix, they're still in their own universe, so they don't get touched.
It just means the money comes.
It does. What it does mean is they better not shortchange my guy
in somebody else's pocket. But it's
hang on, Whoopty. You were kind of delayed a second.
We've gotten kind of used to it. She's dealing with some interesting, unique equipment issues. So when she speaks, we kind of pause.
Who's messing with your internet in the mansion?
It's not. It's not my internet. It's my setup. I'm on my tablet currently, and it's older than Jesus, so
that
it's doing what it do.
That's old. If it's older than Jesus,
I have another tablet. I have another tablet around here somewhere, but I think I left it at my sister's house. I can't find it.
Whoopty, how you gonna have the Old Testament and Windows 98 run on the same platform?
Listen.
So where Jesus is like, my God, and he's like, yes, my son. What do you?
If you get a Facebook message from Methuselah, I think you need to replace that.
Facebook, man, you talking about AOL? Methuselah still running AOL.
No,
if Whoopty
Navigator.
If Whoopty hears from Tom from MySpace, then it's a done deal.
I have a newer tablet. It's the one I travel with, but I think the last time I left the house with it, I left it at my sister's house. So my computer's with my computer's either the power cord or the power port. So it's one of those two things. So so I'm testing things out right now. I changed the battery. I'm about to change the cord. If it's not the cord and it's not the battery, then it's the port.
At which point,
I was gonna say, in Whoopty's computer, the three wise men were still using MapQuest.
I'm sorry, MapQuest. So for those out there who are who are in the Gen Z crowd, y'all use your phones for maps right now. You get real time stuff. Mm-hmm. You can't talk to Gen X about mapping anywhere. We were fucking pirates. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
Man, we
had
every
sense of the word.
Rand McNally.
Thank you.
Everybody
bring me page 3.
You had to navigate. You weren't navigating by roads. You was navigating by numbers. And if you you had to know the Dewey Decimal System and the interstate system.
You cannot make a road trip by yourself because someone had to be the one with the atlas and the map telling you.
Yeah, Funkin' Wagnalls. Yo, that's a name I ain't heard in a while.
That's another one. Oh, wow.
Oh, even Howard Johnson's had one too.
Yeah.
Howard Johnson's had
Yup.
one too.
Howard. That was
if-
most of their business, weren't they? Weren't they at every truck stop?
That's where
If-
that
if
was the
this-
hotel
if
you
this-
stayed at. It was a
if
Howard
this
Johnson's
world
every
went to-
2 miles.
If this world went to shit, which it looks like it's going,
Mhm.
right now, and it was like, and it's every bit Last of Us, Walking Dead, and Fallout. Gen X would be fine. Like find me a map,
Look, get
a gallon of water,
just a compass, a compass and compass and the stars.
and the compass and the star.
Look. Hey, when I got stuck out in those woods a few times, hey, learn some skills. Learn to navigate.
We sailed the seas. Literally. Like we can hack. We can sail,
Right.
we can do it all. We can get it. Are you kidding?
Show kids a can over from the 80s and just watch their minds just explode.
Somebody was.
I did that with my
mentioning
son
the other
earlier.
day.
It was
They
funny
said
as
it was like you don't know the pain of trying to get a new album or a new single and having to download it and wait 3, 4, sometimes the next day.
Right.
Excuse me.
The
I had
you
to
to
use
find out.
Computer.
For you to find out that's the acid pop version. You don't know the pain.
How many
Or the
computers have been
DJ
ruined by Kaza or LimeWire?
Oh man.
Oh man.
So those are rookie mistakes. A lot of computers got ruined, but
LimeWire or
Christmas tree album.
FrostWire? Take your pick.
Firestone tires in the South.
I used to use LimeWire. I can't front.
Frostwire, LimeWire, and Kaza. But I was heavy on
Kaza.
virus.
If somebody was to say that, say that around a campfire. Kaza. Oh, let me tell you about Kaza.
Man,
Oh,
that's Kaza with 2 A's, y'all. Don't get this screwed up. That's a Kaza with 2 A's. Okay, Kaza.
He said, yeah, you have memory. You can't talk to
Napster
me.
before it turned. You kids and your Napster, y'all had it good. Y'all didn't go to the dark places. Napster was like the I want to be cool, but I don't want to get in trouble kind of kid. It's like I want to download, but I don't want to go to the dark
movies.
place.
There were several movies I seen prior to going to the theater. Thanks to those days. There are several albums I still have.
Suncoast couldn't get all my money.
Man, Suncoast was everything, bruh. That's where I got my anime until my ex-wife got to it. But that's where I got my anime.
Suncoast was the pusher. But Suncoast was the pusher, though. It sat there and knew, like, hey, baby. You know, if you want your Dragon Ball, you know I'm the only one that has it, right?
I
know
made
it's
my
not right.
I made my hustle burning CDs. And it was from the most you wouldn't even know. I burned most of my CDs. I was getting on politics and culture wars and everything else from the most unsuspecting place. Thanks to my
Windows
partner.
Media?
No. It was a website. It was a forum. It was a forum that was originally designed as a porn forum. And when he told me about it, I said, hold on. And he said, no, wait. When he told me about it, he said, no, wait. When you go in there, they have different rooms to go in. He said they had music, they had politics, they had books you can get. I'm like, oh, wait, everything in one place? And there's no beef? Oh, sign me up.
Everything.
There was peace among the seven nations because the seven nations all had one purpose.
It was a virtual department store.
Yeah.
If you wanted to get your jollies off over here, you over there.
If you did not agree the 3 letters ASL in the chat, something was not right. Age, sex, location.
Or someone was asking too many questions.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, hey, this dude right here is a little you can tell because everybody's he slowly got to stay out and start booting him out the room.
Right. Just like, that person here, they're like, I'm talking about unreleased Michael Jackson studio albums, Prince albums, the catalogs of music from different artists you wouldn't expect to get. Somebody said, "Do you have that new Pink album?" I'll have it tomorrow. I'll have it tomorrow.
Oh, that's where anime. That was my escape from Suncoast when Suncoast was doing a little bit too much, and I was like, someone turned me on to a certain site. I can't say because it's still active, and I'm not trying to get it. I'm not trying to send more traffic to it, but I will say it is still Old Faithful to this day. I call it Old Faithful because if you ever I will say this, almost practically anything out there you can get from this site. And when someone told me I can get anime from this site,
say that.
And then Windows.
When I tell you the porn forum is where I found out about Lake Lanier. What?
The real history.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying. It was like you would have to go there. It was you had to go to the site and then go to the forum, and then you could pick from any forum you could go in. And when I say people was, you would think a lot of people were in the porn forum. It was when Pinky was coming on the scene, but but when I say like they were hounding in the politics section, in the Black History section, in the movie section, in the movie music section, it was popping. Like you walked out of there feeling like you just went to college. You came out a scholar. You knew some things.
Oh, especially when they first.
Black Dynamite.
Oh, go ahead.
Snakes on the Plane. Black Dynamite. Snakes on the Plane is where everybody started seeing they didn't think that movie was real. They kept seeing clips. Black Dynamite, a bunch of PSAs was being played. They was just like, this cannot be real. Like the PSAs for Anaconda Malt Liquor was being nobody until they were starting to see like everybody. They were like, yo. Oh, okay. That's how those movies got the cult following that they do now.
I still laugh every time I hear Kung Fu Treachery. I still laugh.
The fiendish Dr. Wu. That was like the fiendish Dr. Wu.
Your obsession for Kung Fu would only last your sense of need for Kung Fu Treachery.
Oh man.
I'm not a snitch. That thing was great.
That part get help the generation through it. Yeah, man. I
threw that from outside the room.
That is my favorite one. Get out of here. See you next week.
That's when the high seas. It was just like it wasn't so much every man for himself, but boy, y'all learned a lesson.
That was our education. Education in a heartbeat. See, kids, being on the internet can be fun.
Yeah. You see, they took something, and they said, "Hey, we're going to create the internet, and people are going to learn great things." Yes, we did.
This is what happens when you pay attention, boys and girls.
Well, what do they say? When you start paying too much attention, or when it starts making too much sense, we have to hurry up and kill it. I.e., sinners.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. UHF and VHF. Oh goodness.
So yeah, that was, and now, oh my God, that sounds like the story of the rebellion. It was like, and when all else failed and the world fell apart, they were called upon again.
And this is why I say every time I watch Star Wars Andor, you have to watch it for the speech. And if you don't relate to that, you don't have a pulse.
That part.
Oh man. We'll talk about that one in a minute. So we had a gamble going because we were in hopes of talking about the Supergirl trailer tonight, but it looks like that's going to be on Thursday. That's going to be on Thursday.
Thursday's going to be a packed ass day. Good God.
Ooh-wee. 9:00, people. Knowing James Gunn, it'll be like 8:00.
I have not seen Derry yet. Don't yell at me, okay?
I have yet to start the series. I'm trying to watch it chapters 1 and 2, but I'm not watching it at night. Call me a punk.
Once you get past the first 2 episodes, you're fine. As far as like,
Now he's talking about the movies, the one in 2018.
yeah.
The movies. I mean, I was gonna watch the movies first, and then the television series. But with my fear of clowns, it's like I was trying to explain to somebody like I hate clowns, and every time I walk into Chuck E. Cheese, I have to restrain myself because the last time I was in Chuck E. Cheese, the guy in the actual suit came behind me and he tapped me on the shoulder, and all I saw was the tail, and then I swung and hit him dead in his chest. And I cannot explain to children why I slugged Chuck E. Cheese for simply trying to get around me.
That sounds like a comedy movie. I swear, it sounds like a comedy movie.
You know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to pull out the sign.
I know. It was the fact that all I saw was a mouse my height, and then he was on the floor clutching his chest. I kind of felt bad about that.
All you hear is "ho ho," he's on the floor.
So Chuck E. Cheese.
No, I do want to shout out. I want to shout out. I don't know what everybody got on their pool list because we have new comic book day tomorrow.
Yep.
But I did find this gem, and it was the last one on the rack.
Nice.
Roots of Madness, #1 by Stephanie Williams, who, as she says, do not call her the Harriet Tubman of comics. But what I will say is she's one of the hardest working Black women in comics.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. See,
absolutely.
I swear Stephanie has she's an upcoming guest. She's been a guest on the show before. But it seems like she has another project brewing every other week. And she could bench press you just to prove a point. That woman is working.
Yeah.
And I still need to get Temporal, and I still need to get issue 2 of Roots of Madness, because I was surprised my store had it, and I said put this on my pull list. Put it on my pull list.
See, I've got to start my reads on that one, because I've kind of been knee deep in DC and Marvels and G.I. Joe at the moment, because they're about to finally do the Transformers crossover. So I still have yet to do that one, and They Choose Violence, which I still have to wait for the next issue on that one. So yeah, it's a lot.
It should be cool.
I haven't gotten any comics lately.
Man,
it wasn't from lack of trying.
That's pain.
That's pain. What do you with the books that all I can sit there and do is wave as you pass me by?
Sunrise at a
Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. Yes.
Oh, that's the Hunger Games book, isn't it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sunrise at the Reaping is the prequel to Hunger Games, I'm guessing.
Yes, it's Haymitch's story.
Okay, thought so.
See, Whoopty gets pretty books. She don't just get a novel; she gets the pretty ones. She goes to Barnes. She goes to Barnes. She goes to Barnes. This
is the prettiest one. Yeah. That's too rich for my blood. This is the prettiest book that I own.
Oh my god! So, Rev said, I told Navy he just got his issue 2 of Roots of Madness in there. Guard, yeah, Roots of Madness is a beautiful.
I go to
It's a beautiful story, and I think she has another.
I need to grab
it. Wonder Woman. That's what it is. It's Wonder Woman. She showed a screenshot today. The woman is busy.
Woman of Tomorrow.
Wonder Woman or Nubia?
It might be Nubia.
She's doing a straight up Wonder Woman story, not a Nubia one.
It might be. I'm not sure. Because that's how many projects this woman is doing.
And it's a Street Sharks one.
She has Street Sharks. She has
the Nubia story.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She has Roots of Madness, Temporal, Street Sharks. It's probably Nubia. I know there's 2 other projects I'm missing because she's on DC and Ignition Press. Like she's not playing. We've said several times.
She made her money.
We've said several times we know many black women who are fantastic writers who are in the indie comic scene right now. And she's always on that list. Is like, if she's even said she wanted to write Storm. I see.
And
I would love to see.
also, shout out to all these cosplays that are coming out right now of all you Storm, of all you. I have yet to see, and I will never badmouth the Bad Storms cosplay because I love seeing black women do it. No disrespect to the other colors of the rainbow, but when a sister does a Storm cosplay, it's got most spice in it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen cosplays from black and white, but I will say this: I haven't seen a bad Storm cosplay.
It's almost like an unwritten rule.
I have yet to see a bad Storm. Every Storm cosplay that I have seen, done. No questions asked.
The classic, the punk rock, the Marauder, when she was once leading the Marauders,
the wedding dress.
Yeah,
the wedding dress from Black Panther. Every version I have seen. I've seen so far. I've seen two people,
animated series.
So far, I've seen two women do the wedding dress from Black Panther. I've seen two women do it. I'm waiting, which I know that dress alone, the details.
Right. That takes a lot. Really and truly, it does.
Yeah,
that's why
Nakia Renee has done Storm from the Rivals game.
Yep.
Which the wig, I'm like, the wig is woman
is in. All I gotta say is how much by the gallon of Aquanet did you get it to stay? Did you get that wig to stand up at attention like that? Did you go to the same? Did you go to the same girl that had the Gorilla Glue hair problem and just said, "What did you do?"
You say 2 layers, right? It's 2 layers, okay?
Because I'm just like, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful cosplay, but I kept staring at the hair like, how did you make that wig? I said, how much stack electricity build up that you need to get the wig just to go? Ha!
It's impressive.
Just saying.
That's why I love a good Storm cosplay. I'm gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about a little more about whatever picks, any comic books we have, and then we're gonna. You know what? No. Take that back. Spartan, what picks did you have?
Comic books?
Yeah.
Pretty much DCKO, Marvel, Spider-Man, both amazing. Miles Morales. They choose violence. DCKO knife fight number 3. DCKO first fight between I want to say Superman and was it Superman and Lex? It might have been the first DCKO fight. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. And that's what I got so far.
So I got a question because people have their hangups about DCKO. And I voiced my disdain. I'm not getting a vent out of DC. The only thing I get from DC is really the only thing I get from DC is Batman, and that might stop.
Okay.
And
why?
It's kind of the same story over and over again.
Because I'm gonna tell you why as a Batman fan. Because I've said it once and I've said it again. Batman, you try to do so many variations. Like right now, there are 4 different stories of Batman running at the same time, not counting KO. Why? Because you have you are beating a dead horse. Yeah. And this coming from a Batman fan. I love Batman, but other stories of other heroes can be told. But for some odd reason, DC just loves to go back to beating the dead horse. That's the problem.
There was a time where you had certain writers on Batman that were fantastic. Like, will tell a fantastic story. Story. You know, they'll dive into the detective aspect of Batman and they'll run with that. They'll play with the darkness of everything. Right now, what I see in both houses, which is it's becoming old, I'm fine with you doing a crossover or a major event once a year, which is the summer event. I'm fine with that. I don't need you to give me a major event in the summer, a major event in the fall, a Christmas tie-in, a spring. That's too many events. It's too many books.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I'm really bothered with from the main houses, I'm tired of you not continuing your numbered issues.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that you was doing 6-issue runs of a story arc, and then you're changing a writer, and then you're going on to a new story arc, and you're starting over at number 1 again. So,
but also the other people, and I got to point this out to other people too, because I've seen people complain about DCKO. I have a wonderful point to that. Did you complain about Absolute Power? Because if you didn't complain about Absolute Power, because the reason why I point this out, because people are like, well, why do I gotta read DCKO? And I have to read Batman or Wonder Woman. I have to read all these separate fights tying in DCKO. Why can it not just be one continuous thing? Do you not realize Absolute Power did the same thing? Absolute Power literally told the story in 5 different other comic lineups before wrapping up. I heard no complaint. But when DCKO came out, you're telling me I have to read all of these other lines in order to get the whole story? Yes. Because
you know what I think
sat there and said, yeah, go ahead.
You know what I think what it is the way they delivered DCKO to people. As if
that too.
Main event, this is going to happen here. This is going to happen here.
Yeah.
This is going to happen here. This is going to, opposed to absolute Batman and the absolute Superman and the absolute Wonder. It was fed differently. I think that's what it was. It was fed differently, so they knew what to expect.
It was big. It was definitely misled. Everybody's like, oh, absolute Batman beating down the plan. Okay, cool. Wonder Woman, absolute Wonder Woman, absolute Flash, absolute Green Lantern, all great. All of them are great. And everybody thought when DCKO come out, they thought it was gonna be Absolute Universe. Turns out it wasn't the case. Then you thought it was gonna be just straight out battle royale. We're gonna go get right into it. We're gonna see what's come out of it. Not realizing they're going to milk the story. And again, I can understand the misleading. I can understand it's misled a little bit. But again, it's the Absolute Power story. It's the Absolute Power workflow, where we're going to tell a story and we're going to do it in increments. I mean, just like right now, Superman versus Captain Atom. That's what I was trying to say. That's the first fight. And it's going to be a whole issue to itself. Not to mention, Red Hood versus the Joker. That's going to be a fight in itself. And I keep going down the list, but that's the way they're doing the
number
issues.
one, those are 2 issues I would actually buy. I'm not going to, I wouldn't even need the main anything. Those are 2 issues I would buy. Superman versus Captain Atom.
I mean,
Red Hood versus Joker. Red Hood versus Joker. I'm like, look, I'm here for
Red Hood versus Joker has way too many implications. That is a story that people will want should be a part of. But what's funny is when with DCKO, they're inviting all the real is going to win in these particular brackets, and that's muddying the waters because now you're going to invite people to be angry when the outcome that they proposed isn't going to be the same as the outcome that's been written.
That's true.
We
know that Red Hood is not going to get that quote unquote killing shot of the Joker. We know that. But
even worse,
just
that's
the gloriousness of it all. I still want to see it.
But that's just the first round, though. I mean, it was supposed to be Aquaman versus Hawkman. It's supposed to be Wonder Woman versus Lobo, Cyborg versus Swamp Thing, Harley Quinn versus Satana. The Battle of the Flashes with Guy Gardner. I'm sorry, not
Guy Gardner and Jay Garrick. So you got Green Lantern versus Flash.
Thank you. Right, and then Superman, and then of course Lex Luthor versus the Demon. So he's facing Enter God. So some battles I get, I do. I'm like everybody else. I want to see Red Hood versus Joker because I already know what Red Hood's gonna do. He's already on demon time, and now you're facing the person that created you. He is not. The no kill rule is about to be thrown out the window. That's what I'm saying.
So Bama says, I wonder if Marvel and DC will do another crossover event and bring Amalgam Comics. That has been discussed. but
No.
there's too many hurdles.
They're
Too many hoops and hurdles.
They're doing it with Batman, Deadpool, Batman.
Mm-hmm. By bringing back
Superman
Dark Claw.
Isn't it Superman and Spider-Man supposed to be next?
Superman, yes.
Superman, Spider-Man is supposed to be next.
Yeah.
So it would.
Which again, I would love to see that the question of morals. So who's going to outmoral each other?
You know what that means, though. That means instead of just
Superman's going to punch Lex.
If they continue to do these crossovers, that means they're not even digging into the characters that could make amazing stories. They're still sticking with the ones that they're comfortable with. And this is the discussion that keeps going on. Why do we keep seeing the same characters in different iterations? Because y'all don't want to branch out.
I'm trying to think because I don't get Superman in as much as I used to. Has there ever been a storyline where Lex gets super strength and invulnerability for a short amount of time, of course, and Superman finally punches him in the face? Like, I've been waiting to do this.
That it was.
Okay.
That was where he actually did have Kryptonian powers. I forgot it was either Brainiac or it was through something, but yeah, he did get near Kryptonian powers, and Superman's like, "Oh, you could take a punch." In the side, he smiled a little bit. That's when you know Superman had a little bit of an evil,
little petty,
like,
little petty.
Yeah,
little petty. When he realized somewhere Bruce is smirking, like, "Yeah, I knew one of us was gonna get that shit. I'm glad he got it."
But also to answer your question, it's the same reason why we won't see a Blade and a Constantine Blade Hellblazer mashup, which would be freaking perfect. Same reason why we won't see a Doctor Strange and a Satana mashup. Same reason. Oh no, actually, I'll go even further. You won't see a Doctor Fate Doctor Strange mashup. Only because
Fate, or whether it was Fate or Zatanna, those are still good team ups. Good matchups.
But you'll never see it because but you'll never see it because, like Navy said, they stick to the name brands and they don't want to branch out. And I don't understand it. Like, for prime example, you have, I mean, okay, Spider-Man, most recognized name in comics, arguably. Superman, also most recognized name in comics. Two moral characters. You put them together, of course that comic book's gonna sell. Deadpool, Batman, complete polar opposites, but somehow they make it work. Of course it's gonna sell. But again, it's like you could take the Flash from DC and just put him with somebody. Or I'll even go farther. I'll say Star-Lord. Take Star-Lord or take not even Star-Lord. Let's go farther. Take Nova. Nova Flash team. Because again, Nova, for all those that love him, for the Richard Rider versions, I know there's two versions of Nova out there, but if you're Richard Rider, think about him being teamed up with a Jay Garrick or a Barry Allen or a Wally West. And people do the same thing. No, who's Nova? The fact that you have to say who's Nova tells you where you are in the pantheon of recognizable Marvel characters.
That part.
When you get the who, not the that would be perfect. I mean, you can even put Daredevil and Wildcat together. Again,
I mean, that'd be sexy.
Yes, that would.
That would be sexy. And you know what? You mentioned Wildcat.
There's grit to that one.
You mentioned Wildcat, and I told someone the other day, all you got to do is take one of the most underrated teams and give them a full-blown amazing storyline. Justice Society, JSA, has been so underrated for years, and they have perfect foundation and background to create stories that people could get into because guess what? They're primarily earthbound heroes. And that's what people can relate to, but you keep putting them to the side and say, "Oh, you'll be our C class." What? But I'm tired of the Justice League. I'm really tired of the Justice League. It's the same characters over and over and over.
I think this is why I stepped away from Justice League comics. It's why I stepped away from Superman comics. I think after Jeff Johns left Flash and Green Lantern, I stepped away from those. Like I'm at the stage where I'm following the writers now. And I'm like I said it before, Daredevil comics have yet to fall off to me. They seem to match a good writer every single time, and they draw you. I'm like, you know what? That's good. Let's keep going.
But they stick with Zdarsky though, because
Zdarsky
be putting
knows
some
what he's doing. Chip Zdarsky knows what he's doing.
He's a flipping genius. Let me tell you. I'm like,
right.
They said he was on it. One of the guys at the shop said he's on Daredevil. I said, fuck, put it on the list.
And not to mention, you resurrected the Punisher. Who else would come up with the idea of making the Punisher the hand of the demon?
Yeah.
Which goes hand in hand with the Punisher, as he's literally being led by his so-called dead wife, and yet he's the demon, where he literally is enhanced. And then you have Matt Murdock, who's on the other side of it all, disrespecting the crap out of John Walker. It's like, if God intended you to win, he would have never sent the devil. Who writes like this?
Wow.
I'm just saying that stuff adds up. That's still the hardest line to me, and that's still the hardest line to me in that entire run. It's just like, if God intended you to win, he would never sent the devil. Damn.
Oh my God. So
can we get James Tynion to write for Etrigan?
It would be nice.
Again,
I would
another
unknown what he would do.
Listen,
I
I'm
knew
a Tynion fan.
something.
Whatever he writes, I'm reading.
See,
because
this
another
team
character,
this team up.
Another unknown character.
Yes.
Say,
oh my gosh.
This when look,
yeah,
I was surprised. I didn't even ask for this. I was surprised it was in my pull list. I said, "Oh, they knew something. They knew I wanted something."
Mm-hmm.
It was the gods.
Oh,
it was
not me. I saw it and I said, "Mine." Put it on my pull list.
But ever since that episode of Justice League Unlimited, we've been wanting this. We've been wanting it.
But to Navy's point though, the JSA, which was before the Justice League, it was a little bit like Watchmen, a little bit, because the stories were a little bit darker. But there is so much you could freaking tell. You really could. And at the same time, there's so many. I could sit there and say I could read Dr. Midnight all day. I could read Wildcat all day. I could read
I could read Dr. Fate all day long.
Can't think of the name of my life right now. Starman. I could read Starman all day. I could literally
Star Spangled Kid.
You can keep going down the list.
Look, when Stargirl was on the air, and they show the basically the scene where the JSA is fighting the villains, and I'm like, why is this so much more interesting than an actual Justice League movie?
Because
we've not
over familiarized ourselves with these characters,
right?
That's
and who would have thought? Who would have thought that Joel McHale would be Starman? Of all people, Joel McHale. Okay, let's rock it out. Start with the show was actually good.
Yeah,
and it made you want to get more. And you're right. You want to see JSA stories it's something about that team. They're not overpowered, but they still is let me think. Every last one of them are human. I'm trying to think.
Yep. Yeah. Every last one of them was human except for one. Except for Deadman. But Deadman came way later.
Right.
Yeah.
So every last one of them were human. And you're just in awe at the stuff that they're dealing with.
And they were flawed. That's the thing. The big thing was they were flawed. Like, you knew the decisions they made. They try to rationalize it. They try to sit there and say this was the greater good. And the fact that you just saw the inner struggle with it, and the fact that they basically fought each other over moral decisions. That's what made it more. You wanted to read and watch more of it. Honestly, read more. I would have loved to actually watch more of it, but again, the CW and all of its teenage Vampire Diaries BS decided otherwise. Vampire Diaries is on season 22, but yet, what ifs?
I don't understand that. So I think let me see. We're gonna take a quick break because we got to talk about Derry. We got to talk about Derry. Oh boy, that show.
All I saw was screenshots, but go for it.
Well, we'll be right back. Here's a message from one of our sponsors, Otaku Noir. Blerd's Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 Blerd mystery box company. Okay, yeah, we're back. All right. Quick one. So, all right. Welcome to Derry, episode 7. Whoopty, you were right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
As a person that hasn't watched the episode, is it bad? I was gonna say, as a person that watched the episode but saw the screenshots, is it bad to see a whole bunch of black people huddled together with blankets and whatnot, and just like, oh, we lost people, didn't we?
The best way we can put it, not the people you think. Let's put it that way. We lost the juke joint twice in 1 year, as Tafari said. So black folks once again can't have a juke joint this year.
Can't blame cornbread.
That reflection in Marge's glasses is what we thought it was.
I told y'all.
That man ain't your daddy.
What made you ever think that he was?
But she had the day that she deserves. Let's put it that. So let's start there.
She did, indeed.
But we did lose one of the kids. But I will say he didn't go like any other kids in the first 2 episodes. He went out in a heroic note. He went out smoking inhalation. That's how he died, saving one of the other kids. He sacrificed himself. And I'm like, but we were just liking this kid.
Not the whole getting to know him backstory situation, was it?
Not so much backstory, but I mean, he was likable. They're kids; they're all likable. But he was. Is it Will? Yeah, he's Will's friend, I think. And
he was the first person to be nice to him. To be nice to him when he transferred to that school.
Right. It was just like you had a black kid and a Latino kid, and they were best friends. And like most things that we have nice, the other half shows up and destroys it all. However, Dick Halloran, this man, I see why he went to the Overlook Motel. I see why he left. He's like, this is too much. I gotta go somewhere quiet and just be to my peace. But the black spot, rest in peace. We did lose a lot of people in that spot because what started off as a good standoff, because them folks thought that girl's daddy was up in there, and he came out. He was like, I don't want nobody else to die. And I'm thinking to myself, you should have kept your ass hidden. They had this shit coming.
But you know what? To be honest, whether they found him or not, no one was going to leave that place.
No, because when those guys pulled their guns out, all the black folks was like, you forget this is a military base type situation. And they pulled their guns out without twitching an eye. It was about what? It was about like 8 or 9 of them standing out there trying to find this girl's daddy. And when they pulled their guns out, every black person in that juke joint was just like, bitch, please. Yeah,
Pretty
military.
much.
He was like, what? You came here. And they stopped. The folks stopped and they stepped back out and they left. But then you heard the they chained the door shut. I said, bitch. And then
Damn.
they Molotov cocktailed right through the window and started shooting up the joint. And that's when
Damn.
the stuff
On both
unfolded.
sides, front door, back door,
Yep.
all 4 windows.
I said, damn. Just so close. So close. Yeah, look, like Safari said, I'm just glad they pulled them guns so fast. And they did. They pulled they all rifles, pistols. They said, please. Here, please. And unfortunately, you know, with all the chaos and them getting out, Dick Halloran starts seeing he sees a Native American woman that has the bear fur on their head and he's just like, she's not speaking, but to her he's like, where are they, you know, and how do we get out of here, that type of situation. And he finds a way out and everything else, or he's finding a way to get everybody out. And in the midst of all of the chaos is going on, the kids got scattered. They're trying to find each other. The girl, the one girl, I can't think of her name, the black girl, she's trying to find her dad.
Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie's trying to find her dad. Marge is trying to stay close to Richie. Will shows up there. He's trying to find the rest of his friends. They're trying to stay together. The only one who's not there is Lily. She's the only one not there. And it's chaos. It's absolute chaos in the entire place. And once it unfolds, Rich does the most noble sacrifice. And he is a cooler in there. And he's telling Marge, he says, hey, get in here. And she's like, there's not room for both of us. He said, yes, it is. And so he's like, just go ahead and get in. She gets in, and then she was like, see, I told you. And he just says, I'm sorry, Marge. Boom. Closes it, lays on top of on the cooler. And she's pounding it, like, let me out. He's like, no. And he's talking to her. He's like, I love you, Marge. And she's like, I love you too. And he's like, he says, I'm a knight, and this is what knights do. He says they don't just fight dragons, they protect the maidens too. And I'm like, damn, dude.
Went out on the shield.
You went out like a G. You protected the girl, you know. But damn, dude.
That's one way. Yeah.
To be honest, this was one of the hardest episodes. Okay, let me go back. I feel like we've had a lot of great television this year. Alien Earth, the return of Stranger Things. There's been a lot on TV that's been worth sitting down and watching. This was hard. From my perspective, I know I read it years ago when I was probably too young to have been reading that type of subject matter. But it's black bodies on the line, it's children. And it's the thing that also got me is after the fire, after everything that happened, the news report was that a fire happened in an illegal Negro speakeasy on the edge of town. That was the thing. And that other people died coming to put out the fire. They're the ones who started it. There's just
that part.
Ugly people are ugly every single time.
But yeah, I'm glad one of them got their comeuppance. I said, get that bastard. And get his wife too.
Did you hear what he told her when she walked up with the makeup? He was like, what are you wearing? She was like, this is me. He goes, black and blue is what you're going to be if you don't take that off your face.
Yeah.
Damn.
And sure enough, the one time you're glad Pennywise shows up. and he cuts his head in half.
Oh, so
and
Pennywise...
she didn't bat an eye. Daddy.
Oh, that's what y'all were saying. I was like,
Yeah.
Pennywise had a paternity test. Like, wait a minute.
Because they show a backstory what happened to her actual father. He was a dancing clown called Pennywise the Clown.
Mm-hmm.
And Pennywise actually led him into the woods looking like a little boy that lost his parents. And he led him into the woods and he ate him. Now, the daughter thought that her father abandoned her because the mother is already dead. She's been dead for a while. So her father has been she's a daddy's girl. He loves children. It's nothing creepy about him except he has a very big head. That's about it.
Very big.
Bill Skarsgård has a very big head. I don't know why they put so much prosthetic head on this dude, but that was the only thing. He loved entertaining children. He loved his daughter. It was nothing creepy about him.
Okay.
But Pennywise led him into the woods. He's like, "Where are your parents?" Blah blah blah. And he was like, "I lost them." And he heard a scream, and he's like, "That's my mother. Can you take me to her?" And he was like, "Okay, whatever, kid." Walks into the woods. That's the last you see. That and his daughter thought that at such a young age, she thought she got abandoned by him.
No. They showed his bloody handkerchief to her and said it might have been a bear or
that's
line or some weird shit.
Yeah, and so she's just been dealing with that and going around dressing up as Periwinkle, which was her mother's stage name. And right before all that unfolded, she came out like, "We should be a father-daughter team," and she came out in her whole get up, and he's like, "You look great, you look wonderful." And that's when he coined her Pennywise and Periwinkle. And she's like, "That was mom's name." And he was like, "You can change it if you want." She's like, "No, I love it." And very sweet moment between the father and daughter. Very sweet dynamic. However, the other Pennywise is going he gonna do what he gonna do. He came in, took care of that 80. She's been going crazy. Once again, some relationships should not be had. Some relationships should not be had because she was also the person who gave that anonymous tip about where dude might be at.
Oh, so she snitched.
And she was screwing this dude.
Yep, she was a snitch.
Dang.
Yeah. All in the namesake of seeing that her father would show up to make sure he got fed. Because this is like near the end of his feeding cycle. So
yeah, I'll eventually watch it.
It's good stuff. You'd be surprised who the showrunner is. I found out today. It's the guy who does the singing voice of Aladdin from Robin Williams' Aladdin.
Get the frack out of here. You serious?
The street rats run the show?
Yeah.
What? The street rat running?
The street rat is running the show.
Oh
but
my gosh.
It turns out, this was a good episode. I mean, actually, like Whoopi said, we've been getting a lot of good television. And this show has been like really good. Coming out the gate, nobody expected that. I'm like, damn, one episode? I said, okay, 2 episodes? Jesus Christ, what are you doing? And they just kept building on it. And to the point that a show is good because they don't run full 12 or 24 episode shows anymore. A show is good when they say, "Oh, it's only 8 episodes," and it's so good you don't realize we're going into the last episode of the season already. We've had 2 months, no breaks, of episodic television. They was like, we're going to give you 1 episode a week, but it's going to be short season. Work with me. But yeah, it was. But she gets her comeuppance that after Pennywise eats the husband, he's like, all right, I'm going to sleep now. It's time for me to go to bed.
Belly full, eyes closed, long time soon come.
Right. And she does something. She grabs him by the shoulder and was like, "Wait, don't leave me again, Daddy." And I'm like, "Girl, it ain't your damn daddy." It was, at which point, the look he gave her, when I say you had an out and you still messed up.
It's like now you gotta go.
I'm at the same time, I'm like, "Oh, you deserve it though. After all this still unfolded, it's the least you can do."
Damn. Okay, I gotta start watching just for that look alone. Just the daddy. Whose white baby is this?
Look, he's looked at her. What was it? The past 2 episodes, she been saying that.
Right.
He just been giving her the like, look. All right, fuck it. Look, kid.
You okay? He looking at her like, "Are you okay?"
Not Pennywise giving care. Like I think you need therapy.
He's leaving her alive because she's helping him to feed.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, like, I'm at the end of my feeding cycle. I have done what I need to do. You have served your purpose, and I don't want to have to see you in another 27 years. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Not you. You have been a great caterer. You've been great caterers. It's time for me to head out.
What was that look he did, Lady Mandalorian? What's that look back like?
Oh,
the first time she said it, he was like,
Are you unwell?
I can't keep entertaining this.
When you're baby from the mountains of Caucasus, you know, your mindset is a little bit.
He said, "I came to kill kids, not adopt." Oh my God. He was just like, you know, he said, Tafari said, understand, he only told her the truth because he couldn't come up with a good lie the second time.
Damn.
He's like, look here. This how we gonna do this.
Your daddy dead.
He dead lighted her ass. He dead lighted her ass. He didn't eat her, he dead lighted her. And I'm like, I would have preferred you wiped her off the board, but whatever. So
she may still have a part to play in the last episode. I think she may still have a part to play in the last episode.
Possibly.
Because the Mrs. Kirsch that we see in episode in part 2, I don't think is Ingrid. So he had to ingest that at some point.
Oh, for sure.
Yep, I guess I'll spend tomorrow catching up on this.
She was annoying. She was so annoying. When you find out everything, you be like, "Oh, this broad's annoying." It's too much going. And then meanwhile,
that's why her and Lily got along so well.
Yeah. Oh, another one like me.
Never thought about that.
God. The difference is you are crazy. This child is being driven nuts. That's all. There's a difference. So,
and like I said, that shard that she has I don't think it's helping her mental health.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because it turns out Dick has located one of the pillars and the military's found it. And Hanlon, who's just kind of he's around, but he's not privy to all the information that's going on and where the digging and everything. He follows them back to the base because he still has still privilege to that, but after he's served his purpose, he served his purpose. He's been told to go home. You did good. Boom.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Can somebody explain it to me like I'm 5? How this plan of General Shaw's makes sense? Anybody, please explain it to me like I'm 5.
General Shaw's plan
what?
is basically like, if we have law and order by instilling fear into people, then we will have a Derry. Because his idea is, 27 years, Derry's peaceful. It's the place to be. Everybody gets along.
Is it?
So he thinks. That's how he views it. And then only to find out, like, no, dude, there's still some funny ass looks that's going on around here.
So this man figures for 14 days is worth 27 years of peace. Basically, look the other way.
I mean, I could
0
use
out
some
of 10
right
do not
now.
recommend.
That's messed up. Dang.
That's how he's viewing it. And they found that shard or that one of the pillars that's basically keeping Pennywise from basically leaving the woods freely. And Hanlon says it. He finds out that they're not even going to do what he said they're going to do to it. They're trying to destroy it.
So let him loose.
He said it. He was like, "So you're going to let him loose? It's like leaving the cage open." And sure as shit, that's what happens.
Like what? I don't understand the plan because you're just gonna let him out and do what? Ask him, like give him a high value treat to come back in.
A high value treat.
What is
Not
that? I don't even know what
treat.
it looks like.
That's an interesting way of putting it, though. That is a very interesting way of putting it.
Here's the thing about the entity or Pennywise. I think he can only be as big as the cage that he's in. So he terrorizes Derry in what we would consider to be a large way. And I think if you were to let him get out of his cage and into the greater world, he would be even bigger. He would be an even bigger problem. It'll take more to sate him, more to put him down. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some animals, they're only as big as the cages you allow them, the cages you put them in.
Yeah.
And I think if you were to let him out, he's not just going to stay Pennywise. It'll be a bigger, more massive problem. So I'm like, this guy's an idiot.
Exactly, because see, this is what the native woman was trying to say. Hey, no, there's a reason why this stuff is in place. Why we've been protecting this damn town. We can't
She
stop
should have let the blue eat his ass.
Yeah, it was like we can't stop him from waking up, but we can stop him from
getting
making
out.
it worse.
Yeah,
you know, which is, and that's a question I have. What is it that, even though he wakes up and what you said is like 2 weeks, he's up terrorizing?
Well, one cycle in the book was 2 years.
2 years?
Damn.
Yeah, one cycle was 2 years.
Good.
However long it takes him to get to that point where he goes to sleep is however it takes. If it takes 3 weeks, it's 3 weeks. If it's 3 months, it's 3 months. If it's 2 years, it's 2 years.
Oh, so it's an open season.
Yeah, so it's random. However long it takes for him to for that needle to get to F. Yeah, when that needle gets to F, that's when he stops.
But there's no way to kill him.
Oh my god! So okay,
dang, that's messed up.
Yeah, right. That just makes it even worse. So now here's my other question: if the pillars are the cage to keep him in, how is he getting out?
The sewers.
Okay.
So
the entire town of Derry is the Western Woods where they trap the glue. Mm-hmm. Derry was built on that area. He moves through that area by the sewers that they built in Derry.
Okay.
Which is he'll be staying there for a while.
As long as there's sewer, so in other words, as long as there's a sewer system that he can access, he's solid.
So it's
the thing is that my thoughts are that the entity, even if there wasn't
there we go.
Oh wait, yeah. There it is. All right.
As we pause for station I whiptication,
whiptication.
I was saying that I think even if there weren't sewers in Derry, he'd find a way to move around and but it is a dodge.
His influence. So basically, his influence. He can influence people from the sewers until he can actually get out, or like
Well, the explanation that they gave is that the entity also uses the sewers or the waterways to relieve
Shed. I'm going to use the word shed.
I prefer the word
himself.
poop.
That gets into this water. Yeah, shed.
I prefer the word poop.
He and so that gets into the water, and that's why the people in Derry are as prone to
Hostile.
violence or as numb to violence and stuff like that. Allegedly,
Or
I think
scared.
that bad people are going to do bad things, and this just amplifies it.
Ah, it's the Ghostbusters 2 slime thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah,
I can lock it in. Okay.
Vigo
And it's
was
only the
here.
Native Americans who's smart enough to say, hey. It's bad enough he's in the damn sewers. We can at least
We can at least contain
I-
him.
I have a question
Right.
about that. What are the Native Americans drinking? Because I don't see no bottles of water in nobody's house.
but I'm sure that they don't live within the Western Woods.
But you still got to drink water. You still need a toilet. You still got to
but
shower.
You ain't got to drink it inside the city limits. I'm sure they can get it
Maybe they're
outside.
upstream. Maybe they're upstream.
That's a possibility too.
yeah, because they don't seem the least bit affected. They seem like us. We just minding our damn business.
Which goes to show once again why
Let me go into town and sell these little trinkets because they'll buy them. But I'm watching every last one of y'all.
the ones who've been here for hundreds of years before y'all know more than y'all do.
Starting those Sinners vibes where it's like Sinners
Just
vibes
snotty
where the
old
Native
man.
Americans was trying to stop old boy and the sun's going down. Like, hey, they on their own. It's like, time to leave.
Gotta go.
They
Gotta
let
go.
him
Gotta
in,
go.
it's their own fault.
Gotta go. Gotta go. So okay, that makes some sense. That makes a little more sense. But like what you said, it does like, and Kira said it does raise some questions on like some other things. Okay, I'm being more open to this world of King in The Shining and all that's involved in the military outfit that's involved in a lot of these projects too, because there's two different stories going on here.
I
As
think
far as
we're seeing the beginning of the shop as well. Yeah, it could be the beginning of the shop,
what
which
the
was the
meeting.
military people that was chasing Charlie and her dad in Firestarter.
That part, yeah. Yep. That one out. That's what I was talking about. The shop is the same military outfit from Firestarter and The Mist, and I want to say Dreamcatcher.
I'm not gonna lie, the Mist pissed me off so bad.
Which one, the series or the movie?
The movie.
The movie.
That's because it was a military outfit dealing with it. The one time Morgan Freeman is playing a bad guy, and I couldn't stand him. But yeah, I think that's
wasn't that Dreamcatcher?
Yeah, Dreamcatcher. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Dreamcatcher, but you know, the military was well equipped to take care of this threat. You sorry bastards didn't show up until almost everybody was dead.
Makes you wonder how inept are they actually?
And once again, Carol was the last woman standing. She left to get her kids, and she was alive at the end.
You know,
Carol from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, exactly. Because the one time I couldn't stand it, I'm like, when I seen her on Walking Dead, I'm like, oh God, it's her.
She won't.
Oh,
die.
she's not that bad. Okay, all right.
She won't die. She'll just manifest into another form. That's all.
Right.
Right.
This is one of them things where dipshit Derek from Stranger Things was right when he told the military, "What y'all got coming? Y'all ain't prepared for shit."
Wow, that kid. Jesus, that kid.
I need to give that another rewatch before they get to the next portion of this thing this month. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes a little more sense. But yeah, then by them removing one of the pillars, which this is weird to me. This is these pillars came from space, correct?
There were his.
Mm-hmm.
So
The deadlights.
the heat.
They basically are what encapsulated it.
Yeah.
So when he entered into space, I think it broke up on impact or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
it Earth altogether.
Is it? They found it inside what looks like a turtle shell. That's what it looked like. But
It was.
That's how they entered the Earth. Is through are they because apparently they're heat sensitive. Because when they put it in the molten, I'm assuming steel, because they definitely just don't have lava on deck. That's what caused the damage. And I'm like, wait a minute, if this came from space, that means you survived the entry from space, which is a much higher temperature than.
Well, it broke up on impact. That's how all the shards happened.
On impact,
well, not on impact, but on entry into Earth. It wasn't like it hit the ground and
shattered.
Went everywhere. Just
yeah. I'm just trying to. I'm not picking it apart, people. I just when you watch as many movies and television shows as we have, you tend to have wait a minute
questions.
That wouldn't have happened if this didn't happen.
Observations, ladies.
Yeah. It's why we survive most horror movies nowadays. We know better.
That's the thing.
We drink our water and we stay out of places that are haunted, in woods, and dead people.
Can we
give it Ouija boards
and Target? And Target, don't forget Target.
Definitely.
In Target,
avoid Target like the freaking plague.
Can we give it up for Mrs. Hanlon? That sister ain't playing.
Listen, in the trailer for next week, I saw her holding a shotgun. I was like, yes.
That sister is not. She is not forgetting. She is not easily shook because she done seen some stuff, but she ain't for play. And for all of this to go down, it finally took her husband to say, "Hey, when we get this done, we getting the hell up out of here." I'm like, "Oh, now you want to go?" I'm like,
"Sounds like a wonderful exit strategy."
Right, like when your wife said it, you was just like, "Oh, maybe it's something else." No, listen to your wife. Yeah,
nah, nigga, let's go. Okay,
like you don't know what's happening right now. You don't see this weird shit. You done lost your partner, accidentally shot him. You're seeing weird shit.
And yet it still does not register to leave. It's like, what are you waiting for? The big get out sign?
Don't complain about it. Just be out.
But what are they going to do? Look for you? Everybody's going to be dead.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah. So. Oh, yeah.
Saying.
It's but the show is, like Whoopty said, it's definitely worth a watch. You can come back in, Bama. It's definitely worth a watch. We have been getting a lot of good stuff this year. Please go back, watch it. Give Sinners another watch. Golden Globe. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. He got it nominated for some Golden. There are more Black actors and actresses who got nominated for the Golden Globes this year for so many different roles. And I love to see that. I really do. I love to see it. I do not hold my breath for Oscar season for nothing. You know, even if it's just nominations, I don't hold my breath because they'll never. We're not begging them. We know who performed. We know who came out there and showed off.
Oscar's so white.
Yeah. So we fine with it. Was like, even Sam Jackson said it best. He was like, the Oscars don't dictate my success. Thank you.
Also learn from the streamer awards. Hire comedians. If you don't tell jokes, get comedians.
That was a cluster.
That was The
That was a
streamer
cluster.
awards was definitely a clusterfuck. I can't believe I'm saying this. I will give Kai Cenat his just due for the speech he gave dealing with mental health and rest. I'm like, I'm glad you noticed this. I'm so glad you had presence of mind to notice this.
Spartan doing enough laughing for me. I just
because I'm like
Kira. I'm looking dead at Kira.
She's eating her noodles. She is
in her spaghetti heaven right now.
Seconds ago.
Like
look,
because
me
and Kira are on the same. Actually, we're all in the same boat. We're just like, why are they giving these people all this shine? And even she said it. She was like, I can't believe I'm about to defend this little shit. But
I literally can hear her say that in my head.
Like she's done it.
That's why I was laughing.
This was one of those moments. This was one of those moments where you're just like, oh, you got some kind of sense. You know. You got some kind of sense. For you to say what you said, you got
that's
something.
performative bullshit. That's what that is.
I'm gonna say this. The fact that if you're too young to remember, get out of the room. But the fact that he looks like he may have pulled a Britney, if you remember, that speaks volumes as well. I don't know what happened.
Oops.
I know he's had a lot of shit go on back to back.
He's created most of that bullshit.
Yeah.
You create the cesspool you're drowning in.
The nigga wake up call is not quite loud enough for me.
No, because he's still doing his same streaming bullshit with the same goofy ass people. They all
he hasn't been on.
No, he hasn't.
He has not been on.
Yeah, he's.
That's why it's been peaceful.
All I gotta say is, Alexa, play the sunken place.
But you still have.
I will say what he said is correct. He says take that rest. He's right. Take the rest. Watch your anime. He said that's what's been getting him through. And I said, yeah, that tends to get a lot of when you find don't get
me wrong. Speaking on mental health is one thing, sir, but examples need to be set. And Navy said it best. If you are still hanging around the same people that pretty much got you in the same mental space where you are now, you have learned nothing.
It's all performative.
It's the other ones that are. It's the other ones who are following suit and doing worse stuff for streams.
They created this legacy. They created this, and now they're tired and they want to step back. Watch out for your mental health. But you've created Frankenstein and you let these fuckers out. They're still there. What are you doing for that?
Like what's the one?
Rakai
is one of them. Rakai is one of them.
You create
like, dude, you need to chill. Like you're doing way too much. I know the people on this panel right here aren't in that age bracket, but let's be honest, dude, you are doing too much. To be in the stage that you're at. Like, wasn't there some kind of stipulation put in place by his father or somebody? And he said, hey, if you do XYZ, you lose all this. You lose all the deal. You lose it all.
But that's the thing. That's why I was saying the whole bar of just you keep going farther and farther and farther and farther. The problem is, like Navy said, you've created this black hole that now has to constantly be fed, and you can't be mad that you can't feed it the way you used to. Pennywise is around for a lot longer than you thought he would be. And now Pennywise, look, I hate the Pennywise analogy works. The Pennywise analogy definitely works.
Kira,
I would you're right to fire. I would rather watch someone who's like I show Speed. He's traveling to places, and experience. I would rather see that than someone go to a mall or a store and just do random weird shit.
I show speed ain't no
Not
different.
watch I show speed. I would rather watch someone world.
But the thing about it is, it's like they realize this is the new media. I hate to go American Gods. This is the new media.
Yeah.
And the thing about the reason why the gods were trying to figure out why new media was so popular is because he spoke to those kids, and we are unfortunately the land before time dinosaurs.
Yeah,
we're the dinosaurs.
Here's the thing about this new stage of media.
Mm-hmm.
They burn out quickly.
Oh yeah,
quickly.
Oh yeah.
I say within
firecrackers in the scheme of it all, because
3 to 5 years, 3 to 5 years at best. At best,
especially
that's your window. That's your window. That is your window of launching. That is your window of accessibility and success and failure. That's your window now.
And burn bright burns out. The ones that burn the brightest always burn out. That's just
I knew we were on a. I knew it was all on a downward trajectory, especially for black IRL streamers. When Kai did that giveaway and invited everyone,
New York,
he had no security, he had nothing structured, and folks were coming left and right, and it was just pure chaos.
Yep.
And he didn't learn his lesson from that. He kept trying to do the same thing. People are going to see you do this and they're going to emulate, because if it gives you views and clicks and subscriptions, people are going to emulate that. Streaming University was a disaster in the grand scheme of it all.
I think there was maybe 2 streamers. One of them was actually teaching them how to capitalize, like actually teaching people how to capitalize. And I said that was probably the only meaningful thing I was seeing out of all of that. It was like this is what you do. I was like, okay, yeah, if you have a system, teach that system. But in the same breath, you have people out there who are. I want to see how many viewers I can get. Fuck the viewers.
The chaos. They were doing it. It's all chaos equals cash.
It's not even
chaos equals cash. It's always
not even. It's uncontrolled chaos. Jackass was at least controlled chaos to a degree.
It was, but it was also with a core group of people. They didn't invite everybody and their mama to come in and be a part of this. They knew who they could trust. Meanwhile, they invited, hey, you're a streamer, come in. The vetting process was shit. It was absolute garbage. Even one of the
I'm sure with Jackass.
Yeah, say what?
Go ahead, Woody.
I was saying, I'm sure with Jackass, the possibility of you dying is a reason to keep your group small.
Yeah, they at least gave you that warning in beforehand.
Right. They always did. They always did
stunts at home.
That was the one thing I will say about Jackass. They always made sure to cover the lawyer's ass. Say, look, we are stuntmen. Do not do this shit at home. You have been told.
So
at that point,
I think
on you.
It is. I think what we're seeing now in the streaming verse is everybody's trying to get on to get the quick buck.
Oh yeah,
and it's not. Trust me, you're gonna burn hard and fast.
Now, unless you're trying to go the grifting route, where there's a certain group of people wearing a certain group of hats that if you say the right thing, oh man, you will be well on your way. Because trust me, a few of them I've always called them out on the other show. They will hate grift, because hate grifting. White people who are racist will give you money every chance you get, and it amazes me how much they freaking give.
How can you can capitalize off of hate? If I had it in my heart, I'd do it, but I don't. So
I mean, one dude found out the hard way. That's why he's leading left right now.
Oh
wow.
Look, Whoopi's face.
that
face is perfect. It fits.
I'm just saying.
It fits.
How you gonna lean left and realize your wife is competing with a couch for another man's attention?
I'm not good. I mean, I'm good with math to a degree, but I'm no idiot.
But that's the thing though. It's about
if I go to the earthly realms, I leave this earthly realm, and a couple months go by, and my wife says, "Oh, I like 2 months go by," and my wife says, well, let's say 3 months. 3 months go by. I ain't been on this earth, and she says, "Oh, I'm 10 weeks pregnant." There's gonna be a lot of damn questions,
man. I'm just saying, but
a lot of damn questions. I'm just saying. I'm just like,
But it's the thing though. It's
okay.
just this. That's what I was just saying with just the way streaming is. It's like it amazes me how it takes longer for the genuine to be recognized, but the chaotics to be blown up overnight.
Well, I put that on a lot of the media sources too.
Oh yeah.
I put that on a lot of if it bleeds, it leads. That's what I put that a lot on, like, because there's times when I watch the news, I'm watching what's the traffic like, what's the weather like, might see a few more minutes of something else, and then I'm out the door. Especially with this administration, I'm out the door. I don't care. I'm like, there's like, well, he said something today. I said, yeah, he's either lying or he's rambling. And those two can be interchanged at any time. So it was like nothing new there. So
even in our world, even our world of blerds, we have to be oof. Even it's an
now you see why I keep the ship. Now you see why I keep the ship above orbit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
The pitfalls, trials, and tribulations.
What kind of a legacy are you going to leave with what you created?
That's
something that that you can leave to the future generations and they can perhaps get something from it? Right. Or are you going to show how ignorant a specific swath of humanity was, all in the pursuit of temporary fame and green pieces of paper that aren't guaranteed, but your embarrassment and your stupidity are on front stage?
Oh,
your actions or your words will always outlive you.
Facts. Yeah, well, the problem with that theory is that you have to be concerned about smart people, and we are very much in a point in time where stupidity is on the fucking rise, exponentially.
but also
say that again for the people in the back. Stupid people.
I will always say this: if it's on the internet, it's forever. No matter what you do, it is on some file, on some network, somewhere.
And before we get out of here, I want people who are in the same realm as us that likes to talk about the nerdy stuff and report some news that they get. And first off, get the news right. Let's start there. Anytime I see an article, and I'm just going to use Avengers Doomsday as the catalyst here.
Okay.
And they call themselves, so this is how they're planning it. How do you know that's what they're planning? And why would you know so much? Because right about now, if that was the case, the mouse would shut you down.
That part.
I mean,
faster than Nintendo.
Have you not seen what happened to the last person that leaked about GTA? He's no longer with us.
Ether.
That cleanup crew is amazing.
Look, I have seen. I'm like, I look at the source and I'm like, who are you?
What see, the issue is,
why
we have these channels like Heavy Spoilers, New Rock Stars. They're amazing. They're great at what they do, but people are always trying to jump the ship and get that lead and try to push it forward in order to get the scoop and for them to get the views. So.
If it's like not from somebody from like New Rock Stars or anybody like that, I don't pay attention to it. I literally, it's that whole scene in Avengers Endgame, or is it Infinity War? Where is Gamora? What is Gamora? Who is Gamora? Like, it's that whole like, who are you? What are you? Well, like, you just can't. There is one site. I don't think I've seen anything from them I haven't seen anything from them in a while. they started that whole. They did. I wouldn't say they started, but they used to do that. Run with the lead, and that's it. And so it ended up on Yahoo.com and ended up on MSN. I'm like, we do that stuff too, but we check our sources. That ain't real.
And that for a person that the person that reports the news, all I gotta sit there and say is you're preaching to the choir about rechecking your goddamn sources. God bless them. Oh, I can't stand those stuff to be throwing stuff out there.
Oh, and this is happening in Avengers Doomsday, and this is the world they're going to create. No, it's not. It's not. I have that on good authority.
And whatever happened to just waiting for the movie to come out?
Yeah,
there's a thought.
Yes, please. Let's reconvene when we actually get a teaser trailer. Let's reconvene then, and let's start running around the gambit. I remember when Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was coming out, and people would try to leak the pictures, and of course the camera lenses weren't that great then.
Oh no!
And they were showing the most pixelated picture of Green Goblin. Okay, I'm sure that is, but you cannot make it out because it's so blurred. That's great.
16 different angles of the same blurred thing. Let's break this down pixel by pixel, frame by frame. Well, eventually we can tell you off the bat what this is going to be. How about like Woofy said? It used to be you saw a few trailers, you waited for the movie to come out, you saw said movie, and then you talked about it.
Oh, let's get out of here. Lady Mandalore, talk to the people.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I'm a person. You can find me on Sundays on my podcast with that lovely gentleman right there. We talk about independent comics. Sometimes we go on pop culture rants randomly. And you know, talk good shit, not bad shit, good shit. The very good shit. What? Don't laugh. It's the truth. We talk shit. The fuck?
I love it when they talk shit. It's just enjoyable.
No, it's good shit.
There are shite combos. We have shite combos.
That's not what I'm laughing at. I'm not laughing at that.
Oh, okay. What else? I don't know. What else? I do voices and all that kind of jazz voice acting type junk. I am really knackered. I'm using British terms now.
I was gonna say, wait, that's good.
Knackered.
Are you eating? Did you just finish eating squab? I was like,
I had a nice bolognese. What the hell?
Had some squab bolognese.
Bolognese. Meat sauce. Lord Jesus. Sundays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch me, Navy Montel, on Roomful of Blerds. We are on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram when it's just the two of us. And you can also catch me on Saturdays sometimes on New Blerd Order at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And someday I'm gonna get back to gaming. I've been tired, y'all. I'm gonna
she's
get
been
back
hunting. She's been going around the city hunting. There.
Yeah.
Like if she's not here and doing her thing or on her thing, and then at New Blerd Order, shout out to New Blerd Order, by the way. She's running the city, trying to track down really cool indie comics by Black creatives who deserve to be seen. Shout out to Ray Comics for meeting their goal in their Kickstarter, but you can still provide for their Kickstarter because damn.
Right.
Ooh, or pitching comics to comic book stores because that's a fucking thing now. Yeah.
I seen that too. I was just like, oh wait, maybe I should try that. Get my temporal and everything else.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Or
gotta get a line.
If they have a website, go straight to the website and get it if they have a website, which most of the time they do.
Yeah.
That way you cut out the middleman.
Shout out to Ignition Press and Comics.
Yes.
And Next Step Comics. And a bunch. Yeah, write those down.
Next Step, Stranger Comics, Next Step. Yeah. They're
Midnight.
I'm about to say it'll be a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Whoopty.
midnight coming.
And from midnight, you're just by the library. Hell, they got enough.
Oh,
Whoopty, it's
that's
your
coming up
turn.
soon on a Kickstarter near you.
Yeah, right.
Whoopty, it's your turn.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at What You Freaking Do. And starting the 12th of December, I'm going to be doing 12 days of nail art on Fresh Press by Z, also on TikTok and Instagram. And here's what
Are
I
we getting
play.
a Krampus or a
Ooh.
Grinch out of this?
We may get a Krampus because I do like things spooky.
Well, la ti da.
All right.
All right. Black Spartan.
Yes. Of course, Black_Spartan 615 on the socials. Crap. All right. Still doing. Look, I'm without caffeine because I'm still trying to get healthy. So caffeine withdrawal and memory do not go hand in hand. How the fuck we got here? Still running. Why? Because we gotta blame FIFA for many reasons. But we'll get into that come Wednesday at 8:30. Myself, Tafari, and Joe usually cover Give It Podcast. We are covering the Game Awards because apparently there's a lot of news coming out about it. That'll be out this Thursday. We're covering on Friday, 8:30-ish. I am still doing the game streaming thing, although right now I'm playing Alan Wake 2 and Where Winds Meet, just kind of going off. I haven't streamed those yet because I know for Alan Wake, it's a lot of flashing, and I'm not trying to have anybody do seizures. And Where Winds Meet is more of a network thing, so I have yet to start my next streaming, although I have been kind of wanting to Ghost of Tsushima because I did Ghost of Yotai. So I'll let you know, but definitely check me out at Twitch at the same spots. Also, at the same time, guys, although Lord the Culture is not here, please check your mental health above all else. Protect your peace, protect your strength, check on your people, take that PTO. Lord knows I did, because after Friday, I am out. But outside of that, the rules still do apply, guys. Respect the cosplayers. Cosplay is not consent. Please treat people like human beings. It's not that freaking hard. Number 2, hygiene is important, especially as it gets colder out there. This is not an excuse not to wear deodorant. Deodorant, soap, and water are all still freaking cheap. Native deodorant doesn't work. Axe body spray is not a replacement. Please wash your ass, wear clean clothes, and we'll all be better for it. And the last rule that I have for myself is I have for everybody else, guys. In a world that is cold, that is cruel, be nice, be kind, talk, share your fandoms. Don't be a dick, and you won't get jumped.
My brother Navy. Talk to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blerds and nerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your frosted bearded Blerdicorn, and working on this next cosplay. If you want to know what's going on with me, I am honored to be a part of the Starship Lady Mandalore with Lady Mandalore, a room full of blerds, as the executive officer. Please come join us on Sundays at 7 p.m. Last Sunday was a bop. Let me tell you, we had some nice conversation, and the interaction and interactivity of the audience was phenomenal. That's what we need. I am going to be going back to streaming on Sundays, probably right after the show, because I'm so hyped at that point. I might as well put the energy to some good use. And I will getting back to do the convos is towards the end of the year and stuff like that. Also, I will be a special guest at Philadelphia Area Gaming Expo next month from the 15th to the 19th. My first time being a special guest. So if you're in Philadelphia and you want to go check it out, please come on through. Apparently, they're just as excited for me to be there as I am. So it's fantastic. After the past week that I've just had, the angels that have come to my rescue, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate every last one of y'all. I really, really do. And this goes to say this: never, ever discount your value and the impact you have on others. If you have brought sunshine to their lives, if you put a smile on their face, if you've given them every reason in the world to take another step forward, because that makes you a genuine hero. The loudest voice isn't always the right voice. Sometimes it takes just a whisper to wake up to see another sunrise.
How does one follow that? Easy. Hey, first off, shout out to Crazy 8 and Candy B. Somebody gave Candy B 115 proof whiskey. So watch out, 8.
Oh no. There's gonna be a sibling. There's gonna be a sibling. It's gonna be.
Yeah, everybody that's out there that's listening. First off, thank you for everybody that's watched and joined in and chatted and had their great things to talk about, from macaroni and cheese recipes to eating turkey legs and squab.
Should have been here, Lady Mandalore. We were, yeah.
Had to look. I knew that was gonna get that confused.
See, you weren't here in the beginning. But we were putting that whole it was out there. That meal was
recipes,
amazing.
Government cheese, and more, please.
I'm rolling smoked turkey legs. Ooh, that does sound kind of good right now.
Definitely the turkey legs.
Yeah. From Ren Fair, we had it all. Like I said, we cover everything. But thank you to everybody that's tuning in. Thursday, I think we are going to do Blerd Trivial Pursuit.
Okay.
I think. I wanna. I'm thinking about changing the name to a Game of Chaos, and I have a very wild idea.
All right.
I'm beyond terrified at this point, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm intrigued.
A Game of Chaos. So come in and tune in for that. We'll also be talking about the Supergirl trailer, because that's when it's dropping. It's Thursday. That's dropping Thursday. Kira won the bet.
Oh no, I switched. No, after Spartan gave me the oh no, yeah, Thursday. I'm going to bed.
But
likewise,
be sure to tune in Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube and Twitch. Go back, run this show back. Show your friends. Share this thing that we do out here. Be sure to hit the live stream and the notification bell and all that stuff. Like, share, subscribe. You know what the hell I'm saying. We're playing with me. We've been doing this too long. So what's that? Why she terrorizing the whole house with musicals? What's wrong with music?
Hey, don't knock a fucking musical. Watch your mouth.
Thank you.
Okay, like be easy.
Nothing wrong with music.
it's pretty awesome.
Sorry, so they're throwing these barbs, man.
You know,
Yeah.
But yeah, be sure to check us out whenever you listen to your podcast. Have fun. Like Spartan said, don't be a dick. Hey, watch what you say on social media. All right, that shit lives for you forever. Don't go out like that, because it will bite you in the ass in some form. I'm just saying, like, how dare y'all do that to that young woman? Use that for that platform. That's a shame. I refuse. But like Spartan said, don't be a dick. Like Navy said, all the good stuff that lift the angels' wings. So shout out to everybody that helped him out. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, most of all, encourage yourself and others. This is the night of the show that I really hate to do, but we got to end it because it's going 2.5. We did 2.5 tonight. Yeah, but there was a lot to talk about. We had 2 weeks off, so there was a lot to talk about. So be sure to tune in Tuesday. We're all getting ready to go tap out. Navy's probably going to get some ice cream. Spartan's going to the gym.
Call me out like that. Tell the truth like that.
I mean, that's honest. I mean, that's honesty.
We will see you guys Thursday. Have fun. Good night. See you guys soon.